What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to this episode of G4 Outdoors. I'm going to review another product, a product that I've been wanting for quite some time. It's not the exact product. If you watched my shopping video, you know that I would rather have had the phone scope, but they don't have the exact one that I want right now, so I'm going to hold off on that. They haven't released production on it, so I got something that I've been wanting for a scope. That way when we're out target shooting, we can bring you along and show you the actual shots as they happen. So let's get in and we're going to talk about the HookUpz 2.0.
Well, here's a little story about two friends that came together, and we started up a YouTube just to talk about whatever. We're on a boat catching big bass and smashing them cats, from review videos to just making you laugh. Cause we got guns, we got knives, we got fishing, we got hunting, we got everything you like, so hit that subscribe button. We're in the outdoors, doing things that we love. We're talking guitars, girls, green grass, and guns.
Something interesting about this is it fits smartphones and phablets. I said it. Phablets. And another weird thing about this is it's designed and intended for adult use only. I wish I knew why kids can't use this. It's not like kids don't want to look at the stars or magnify their own blood or scope. It's a little weird. Let's dig down into it. All right, so here we are with the box for the HookUpz 2.0. Let's open this thing up, or attempt to. Anyway, that is a nice box for it. Carson, designed in New York, but as with Apple, made in China. All right, that's a nice little case. Sometimes I think people overspend or overproduce their boxing. I would much rather something just come in a brown cardboard box. I mean, it's a nice case, I'll take the case. But when it comes to packaging, I think you waste a lot of money in packaging. Instructions for use, I'm not even going to use that. We're just going to set that aside for now and dig into the case. So we have a Carson case. Let's open this up and see. And it is one solid piece. Quick reference guide. Let's not use it. Let's try and get away from using any guides. This thing is supposed to be super simple to install and hook up. We will find out for ourselves. So far, I'm doing pretty darn good. Let's talk about the stability and quality of all of this. If I feel like anything is going to break. This was $50, so for $50, you do expect quality out of something this size, I would hope. So far everything's pretty good plastic. It's got a really good spring on here. This is what goes around your eyepiece. Your phone gets held in right here. Spring loaded. And this is just friction with a cam lock on it. So your phone goes in here. So real quick, let's just see if it actually adapts to any phone. Well, it fits, but my camera is on the opposite side with a screw all the way over. It does, it screws all the way over to hold it. Okay, so let's put this in here properly. So first thing I'm pretty sure that you want to do is line. You guys aren't getting any of this, are you? Well, let's just turn it on and show you what's going on. So without, I didn't open up the quick reference guide or anything. I just slapped this in here and hoping I'm doing it all right. So with the adjustment screw on the back, you just want to get all four of those dots, all four of these clamps in there and make it look even. It looks just about right. So where is that cam lock at? It's already locked in. See, we're good to go. We're good to go already, maybe. All right, there we go. That's pretty easy. All right, let's hook it up to a telescope and see actually how this thing works. And again, I am hooking this up along with you guys. This is my first time. So you have these clamps here on the back. You just open these up and it adjusts itself to the eyepiece, hopefully. So let's put it on there and see how it does. So let's squeeze the grips, put it on the eyepiece, and okay, so obviously it's not wanting to go sideways. There's too much tension on it. We will adjust this to find going the wrong way. We probably need to come down a little bit. Nope, probably need to go up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let's lock that in there. Figure out which way we need to go again. Let's focus this in to see if anything happens. Nothing. Let's go back to video. I think we need to go down just a hair. Nope, we need to go up. All right, this thing's gonna be finicky to get adjusted and everything. I'll tell you that much. All right, let's lock that. Well, it's got plenty of adjustment left to right. And then let's move the magnification to 25 to make this a little bit easier on everybody. Oh, all right, I'm starting to see what we're doing here. Let's go up, and then it needs to shift one direction or the other. We're getting there. No, we're not. Let's try and get there. So I have a circle. Yeah, this is kind of a pain to get adjusted. All right, that's a little disappointing. All right, so what I'm figuring out is my phone is too heavy for this. I mean, if I put it on there, no, where'd it go? It just came out of position. So if I put it on there, you know, it comes up just fine, but as soon as I let go, there's just too much weight on my phone for this thing to stay steady. So I got my phone out of my case. It's the first time it's ever been out of the case. All right, so I turned it upside down so that the weight is more on top. It's not falling over anymore, so I can pinch in and zoom in on that. Change the focus a little bit. See, it's wanting to fall over again. These clamps here just are not tight enough. That's something I'm not agreeing with at all. Yeah, this clamp is just nowhere near tight enough to what it needs to be. See if it's held up to where it's supposed to be, it works just fine. And then as soon as you let go, yeah, I have to say I'm unimpressed. I'm very unimpressed. What is it? The Carson HookUpz 2.0. No bueno. I'll tell you, it's something I sure didn't want to do. $50, $60, something like that. I cannot get this thing to stay on the camera. These springs, these springs right here are not strong enough to stay on there. If you've ever used a spotting scope, you know how precise that your eyes have to be in line with that glass in order to see properly through one of these things. Just the weight of my phone just keeps dragging this down and it wants to come off. I've taken the rubber eyepiece off of here, so it's actually clamping on to a steel piece right here. There's just not enough force in these clamps to hold an iPhone 7. There may be other products out there that this will hold up, but no way am I, no, this, I gotta take it back. I really wanted it to work because of the money. I thought it would have, but it's just not. What are we looking at? The HookUpz 2.0. No. Anyway, sorry for the bad news, guys. Thanks for sticking around this episode of G4 Outdoors. If you want more product reviews like this, I'm not going to hold back. It's not a good product. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. If you've had one of these, tell me your experience on them. Otherwise, I'm going back and I'm going to go do the phone scope, and hopefully that works. So, have a good one. I'm out of here.
Grass and gums.